welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel for those of you who are new. I am Lashaunda, and today I am going to be doing the questions tag. This is a collaboration video with Jenna, so if you guys would like to go and check out her questions and her answers, her YouTube link and video link will be down in the description, as well as all of her social media, my social media, all that good stuff is going to be down there. So we actually came up with this because I told a lot of my subscribers on my gaming channel that I wanted to do a collaboration video, and Jenna was kind enough to message me and say that she would like to do a collaboration video with me, and I was gonna post it on my gaming channel, but because this isn't really gaming related, I figured I would post it here. Plus I needed new content for this channel anyways, so we are going to be doing the questions tag to kind of get to know each other a little bit more as fellow YouTubers and subscribers to each other, but also so that you guys can get to know us better as well. If you guys have any questions that you want us to answer in future videos, let us know down in the comments. So the first question is, what is your zodiac sign? My zodiac sign is Capricorn. I will leave a picture of it somewhere up here on the screen. I'm a Capricorn. My birthday is in January, and if you guys are wondering why I'm looking down, I have my phone here so that I can read off these questions so that I can remember them, because I am an airhead and I cannot remember 20 questions that I'm supposed to be answering for you guys. So number 2 is, what's your favorite TV show? Now this is very hard for me because I watch a ton of TV and movies, so to pick one TV show I think would be very unfair. I can name like 5 of my tops, maybe, and that's still not even scratching the surface. So in no particular order of ranking, Gotham is one of my favorites, Arrow is also one of my favorites, The Good Doctor is a favorite, I really like Empire, and then any of the CSIs, like those are like my top 5 that I can put into a category, but I do love so many more TV shows that aren't even including like cooking shows. So those are some of my favorites. Let's see. Number 3 is dogs or cats. Personally, I prefer cats, but I do love dogs. I couldn't choose necessarily one. I'm the kind of person that adopts an animal depending on my bond with it. So if I go out and I see an animal that I bond with, I will adopt it if I, can afford it. Now, if I know for sure I want a cat and I see a cat that I'm bonded with, of course I'll get a cat. I'm the same way with dogs and hamsters. I grew up around dogs my entire life. My parents bred dogs my entire life, so I've always had a lot of dogs in my life. But if I could choose between one, I would prefer to have a cat, just because they're tooty, they never listen, and I feel like that's low-key like my inner spirit animal. So number 4 is actually, what color are your eyes? My eyes are hazel. They are brown-green, but they do shift colors. So sometimes they're just pure green and sometimes they're just pure brown. They do get a light bluish color sometimes. My mom always said if my eyes are green, it's the devil coming out in me to run, which they look pretty green on camera right now, so maybe I'm a little angry about something, I don't know, but my eye color is hazel. Number 5 is, where would you like to live? Well, to be completely honest, there's not a specific spot that I would like to live. I have moved all over pretty much. There are still a lot of states that I haven't been to and that I haven't lived in, but for the majority of my life I moved from state to state, and I can't really think of a place that I would prefer to live. I did quite like living in Georgia and in Florida. I would probably go back there if given the chance, but just to say, oh yeah, I would like to live here, I don't really have a specific spot. Anywhere that's got water, because at the moment I am in a state that is landlocked and it sucks because I miss going to the beach. So if I were to go anywhere, it would have to be close to an ocean, or at least have an ocean accessible to it. Number 6 is, how tall are you? I am a short smurf. I am 5'1", 5'2". There's just really not much to say about that. I'm just so short, it's not even funny. I feel like yardsticks could be taller than me. Okay, the next one, which is number 7, is, who is your fave YouTuber? Okay, so my fave YouTuber, it depends on the category, honestly. If we're talking about gaming, my favorite YouTuber would probably be Lifesimmer, even though she doesn't really do videos anymore. If I were to pick like a close second favorite YouTuber, it would probably be Deligracy. Just because I'm more so into Sims when I game, and I do like other games, but the majority of my gameplay is Sims, so I choose more simmers that do YouTube, you know. So either Lifesimmer or Deligracy. Now, if we're just talking about all-around favorite YouTuber, my beauty favorites is either Liz Megan, who no longer does makeup, or you guys might know her by I Heart Makeup 92, or maybe I quite like Nicole Guerrero. She's pretty cool too. But other than that, I mean, I watch pretty much everybody. I don't really have favorites, but if I were just to pick out a couple of people to watch, those would be some of them. Another gaming group that I quite like is Yogscast, Lewis and Simon. I quite like them, and Hat Films. They're pretty good too. So if you guys haven't heard of them and you like gaming videos, I would prefer you guys be a little bit older if you're gonna watch Yogscast, Lewis and Simon, and Hat Films, just because they are grown men playing games, so there is a lot of profanity and jokes that you may or may not like. So if you have a weird sense of humor like that and you are old enough to watch things like that, go check them out. If you are not, definitely stay away, because I don't want to get anyone in any kind of trouble. Number 8 is hiking in the mountains or chilling on the beach. Honestly, I'm not an outside person, hence my job, but if I had to choose one, probably be hiking in the mountains, just because I've never been hiking in the mountains, and I did go to the beach a lot as a child, and I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't like I just prefer to be there. I think hiking in the mountains would be pretty cool, so I'd have to say that I would choose that one, just so that I could actually go and do it and then experience that. But out of the two, if I could choose neither, I would, because I'm an inside person. I like to stay inside and sit on my computer, which is perfect for me. Let's see, number 9, have you ever been to another country? No, I've not been to another country, but if I could go to another country, I think Paris or England would be a great place to go, just because those are two of my favorite places in the world. So either like the UK or Paris, I think that would be pretty cool to go to. The next one is number 10. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I do. I have 4 tattoos technically. I've got this heart on my finger. I've got this equality sign on my finger. I've got a Hello Kitty tattoo, and I've got an enormous Batman tattoo, which you can't like really see, but yeah. So I've got 4 tattoos. Number 11 is, what do you love most about yourself? I think the thing that I love most about myself is how forgiving and understanding I am. I know most people say like my eyes or my hair or my butt or whatever. I feel like those are kind of basic answers. The thing that I love the most about myself is how understanding and stuff like that, because it's a hard thing to find in people, and I feel like the level of understanding and the level of tolerance that I can have for a lot of people is pretty good. So I'd have to say that's probably the thing I love most about myself. Let's see. Number 12 is, what's your favorite movie? Again, it's kind of like the TV show situation. I can't choose a favorite movie. I can choose several favorite movies, which is like Nightmare Before Christmas, Hocus Pocus. Let's see. I really like Takers with Paul Walker and Hayden Christensen. And a lot others like Legally Blonde, things like that. So I have a lot of favorite movies. I can't just sit down and choose one, but yeah. So those are a couple. The next one is number 13, and that is, what's your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is either Halloween or Christmas, to be completely honest, because I absolutely adore the fall/autumn time, and the end of the year is always my favorite to look forward to, so I'd have to say either Halloween or Christmas are my favorite holidays. The next one is number 14, and that is, what's my favorite book? I don't have specific favorite books. I'm not a big book reader at all. Even in school, when it was mandatory to read like 1 or 2 books a week, or you would get in serious trouble, I still failed. I think the only book series I've completed is the Jenny B. Jones collection, so I guess I would say Jenny B. Jones probably my favorite book, like any of them, because I think that's probably the majority of the books that I can actually tell you I've read. Or I'm on a book series right now that's taken me 4 years to read half of the first book, and that is the Marked. It's the House of Night series by like JP and Cast or something like that. I will leave a link to that book down in the description if you guys are interested in checking that out. But either Jenny B. Jones or the one I'm on, because the series I'm on right now is a really good series. I just don't read that often, so it takes me so long to read books. The next one is number 15, and that is, what's your dream vacation? My dream vacation, again, ties into my favorite place to live or visit. My dream vacation would be going to either like the Bahamas, Bora Bora, or Paris, or London. Those are my top places I would really like to go. Another place I would really like to go on vacation would be to Florida to go and see my sister, but because I've already lived there and I've already been there, I would kind of choose the other ones for a favorite spot to go for a dream vacation. Now, if I could only choose one of those spots, Paris, by all means. I really want to go and see the Eiffel Tower. I know that'll never happen because I'm terrified of heights, so I'm kind of in a predicament here. Okay, so the next one is hands down really not even a question. It's number 16, Netflix or YouTube? I watch too much Netflix, but I watch even more YouTube. So YouTube for sure. Now, if I could choose both, I would choose both because I'm on Netflix like 24/7, but I'm also on YouTube 24/7. Sometimes I'm on Netflix and YouTube at the same time, and it annoys people when I do that. But I'm like, yeah, I can't. You know, if I'm watching something here and I'm listening to something here, you know. So Netflix or YouTube, definitely YouTube. Number 17 is, who have you seen in concert? Nobody. I've never seen anyone in concert. Now, if I could see someone in concert, Justin Bieber, hands down. Miley Cyrus, hands down. I'd really like to see Demi Lovato in concert, and I would really like to see Gabriel Iglesias. He's a comedy person. He's also referred to as Fluffy. I'd really like to see him in concert. I almost went to see him in concert, but I had like work, so I couldn't get out of it at the time. So I almost went to see him in concert, but those are a couple of people I would really like to see in concert. Someone else that I would really like to see in concert is Leonard Skinner. Unfortunately, I don't think that'll happen because like a couple of the main people from Leonard Skinner are dead, and I think the brother took over, but I don't know if they're still doing like any tours or anything like that. So the next one is number 18, and that is, have you ever been to a music festival? I've been to several music festivals, but none that have had like actual famous singers there. And a lot of the music festivals were like town bound on places that I have lived, so it was more like a local music festival. So a lot of the names I don't even remember because they weren't like big, they were just kind of like town oriented. The next one is number 19, and that is, where is your favorite place to shop? Everywhere. Especially if it's online, I will shop almost anywhere online because I don't really like going out, so I don't like going into stores. So online shopping is my favorite. So basically anywhere, like I'll shop anywhere I can find a good deal. I'll shop at Goodwill if I can find a good deal there. Let's see. Number 20 is, what's your dream job? Honestly, my dream job when I was a child used to be either a fashion designer or a singer because I was in choir the majority of my youth. But after I got out of like middle school and I started high school, it changed, and I mean I still like to sing, but not like professionally. My dream job now is to become a successful YouTuber, which honestly I am blessed enough to say that I am. I'm not one of the high, well-known YouTubers with millions of subscribers, but I think almost 9,000 subscribers and the amount of love that you guys show me is a lot. So being a YouTuber is my dream job, and I am lucky enough to say that is my full-time job, so I think I've done pretty good. So the last and final question is, what YouTuber or person inspired us to start YouTube? I would have to say LifeSimmer definitely inspired me to start YouTube, at least my gaming YouTube, because I found it so fascinating that she did something so much that she loved and a lot of people appreciated it. So I think that's where I got the inspiration to start YouTube. So if you guys have any more questions or you guys would like to check out Jenna's channel, everything will be linked down in the description box below. I highly recommend going out and watching her video and seeing what she has for answers, and definitely go in her comments and say that I sent you. If you guys would like to subscribe to my channel or give this video a like, please do so. Definitely turn on notifications so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video, and I cannot wait to see you all in my next one. Bye.